Hello guys, my name is Amit Sani and I welcome you in this daily UPSC MCQ series. Daily we are discussing 8 to 10 questions, and this compilation is going to be very important. All important sources like EPW, Indian Express, The Hindu and PIB and other important current affairs sources we are taking here, and all relevant questions we are practicing. So 8 September lesson, Sunday lesson, and Pocket News app is trending on Google Play. You can download that. And regarding these courses, the description is given below the video. You will find that. You can call on these numbers and you can visit the website also. The chat section is available. So regarding any of the courses, if you are interested in, then you can call, and PDF you will get here, and you will also find the Telegram channels link there. So Instagram link is here, and you can follow me there also. This is the link for Telegram channel. First question: Indian Meteorological Department (IMD) uses 5 color codes to indicate various categories of alerts from blue to red. First of all, there are only 4 categories, and those are green, yellow, orange and red, and the intensity rises if we go towards red. Recently, regarding Mumbai rainfall, they announced an important alert, and when you go to red, then the action from the authorities is must due to extremely heavy rainfall, and there is a criteria for extremely heavy rainfall. It is not 100 mm, it is actually 204.5 mm in 24 hours. If this much rain is poured within 24 hours, then you can call it extremely heavy rainfall, and that's going on in Mumbai, and both the statements are wrong here. D, none is the answer. You can see green, all is well, yellow, be aware, and orange or amber means be prepared, or red means take action. So this is regarding the action taken by authorities, and they decide these things on the basis of these rainfall levels: moderate, heavy, very heavy and extremely heavy. Extremely heavy means 204.5 millimeter in 24 hours. Next, need to recognize a personality here. He was the Congress president thrice: 1886, 93, 1906. Second, he set up the Gyan Prakashak Mandali, and I give you one more hint here: the East Asian Association. And next, he was a mentor to Mahatma Gandhi, Tilak and Gokhale also. So the answer is certainly not A, answer is not B. It's a very obvious answer, Dadabhai Naoroji. He was a important leader, and he was one of those persons who initiated our Indian independence movement in a way, and he put all the basis of that particular thought process, that particular way, and the whole movement that was started at that time. So first of all, he gave the drain theory regarding India's exploitation, and he explained how India is exploited economically, because he was the economic critique too, and that assessment was one of the most difficult things to do at that time, but he did that. And some people were economic critics like R.C. Majumdar. So these people wrote a lot about the India's wealth drain, and the brain drain was also happening. So that is all, and D is the answer here. 194th birth anniversary we celebrated on September 4th. Grand old man of India, as they called him. He was chosen, he was actually elected for the House of Commons in British Parliament. That was a great thing. And first agitation in 1859 was regarding the recruitment to the ICS, which is today the Civil Service Examination. And for 3 times he was the president. He was also very much crucial in establishing the Indian National Congress. Drain theory he gave, and Gyan Prakashak Mandali, and the East Asian Association was set up by him. Next, India is the world's largest producer and consumer of the banana fruit. Is it correct? Yes. India consumes and produces banana the most. But you see, there is a unique information, a unique study was done. And in that study, it was found that the climate change, which is taking the average temperature towards a higher side, that is actually very much beneficial for the banana production, and the yield per hectare yield is actually increased due to this climate change issue. So in several decades in the past, we have seen this positive development in the banana production, because it needs warmer temperature, and this condition is actually very much beneficial. So that's a unique thing, and you may say it's an unconventional thing because many of the crops they are getting destroyed because of the climate change issue. So only one is the right answer. For second is wrong. You can see 27 countries they have been assessed here, and 86% of the world's desert banana production they account for, and they found these data regarding that. India is the largest producer there, and the consumer too. Next, James Webb Space Telescope. You must have heard about the Hubble telescope that has given a lot of information and a lot we could know about universe and other celestial bodies and all. And the same thing will be continued, and actually that Hubble will be replaced by James Webb Space Telescope, and the capacity is way more than Hubble. It's an enormously capable space telescope, and it has been very much complex to be built, to be operationalized, and to be developed all these processes. So that's why it is being delayed since 2007, and now the new date is March 2021. Then they are going to launch it. And James Webb was a person who headed NASA from 1961 to 68, and he was crucial person in Apollo program also. So James Webb is the name, and it looks like a web, and gold plated beryllium mirrors are created, and those mirrors are gonna collect all the information regarding astronomy, regarding the starting of the universe and the galaxy's formation. All the important details it will collect there. And it is not a collaboration of ISRO and NASA. ISRO is nowhere in the picture, JAXA is also nowhere there, NASA, European Space Agency, and the Canadian Space Agency, these three are contributing here, and mainly it is by NASA. So second is wrong, and this is also wrong. Why? Because 6.2 meter is the diameter of the combined mirrors. Here 30 meter telescope is a huge telescope, that is the biggest one we have on Earth, and these are installed at some place like in Hawaii. The 30 meter telescope is there. So this is not possible to send a 30 meter telescope in space, it will be too huge. Now it is only for 6.2 meters, but that is also very big, 21 feet I think, that is the size of it. So you can see it's a gold plated issue, and this side, the base of it, the big side, that will remain towards sun, and it will collect a lot of information. Next, Eastern Economic Forum. Actually Prime Minister Modi ji didn't attend the first one. Actually it is the fifth one that was recently concluded, and India uniquely was the first country in the world to open a consulate in the Vladivostok, or the Far East Russian region. So Russia has been focusing on this region after 2014 too much, and it has been inviting all these countries, and it is expecting a lot of investment there, and in all terms, not only in monetary terms, in all the terms it wants a lot of contribution and investment there. So we are extending $1 billion line of credit there, and that has become controversial in this country because we are a poorer nation if we compare ourselves with Russia. Per capita incomes are very low here in India, but we are extending $1 billion there. So this is all a decision by the government, and to balance this situation, these bilateral relations and many multilateral relations, you may say, because the USA and Russia and India, this triangle is very complex. So we need to balance these situations, and for that move, this is a crucial decision. Okay, so second is wrong, first is correct. Only one is the right answer here. India was the first country to open a consulate there. You can see fifth Eastern Economic Forum. It was established in 2015, and Japan and Russia, they were importantly focused on this particular Asian issue, because it is the Asian century, we all know about that. And after these sanctions on Russia after 2014, they have been focusing on this area a lot, and the Chennai Vladivostok sea route, which is now being opened, and that is the important highlight for India here, because it is gonna decrease the journey from 40 days to 24 days only, means 16 days will be gained here. And earlier we used to go through Suez Canal. If we wanted to go to Russia, then through Suez Canal we needed to travel. Now we will go through Strait of Malacca and this region, and this will lower the days for this travel from 40 to 24 days only. Okay, you can see Eastern Economic Forum in 15 it was established. Next, you need to find the right matches. Sukta Gendor, is it there in Gujarat? No, it is there in the western part of Pakistan, which is the Baluchistan region, and the westernmost area of Pakistan, it is near Iran. So Sukta Gendor is there, is the westernmost city in the Indus Valley civilization. Burzholm, certainly there in Kashmir. It is correct. Daimabad, the southernmost city in the Indus Valley civilization extension, then it is there in Maharashtra for sure, in northwest Maharashtra. So this is correct. Chandhudaro is there in Sindh area, the southern area of Pakistan, and Chandhudaro, Amri, they are located across the Indus River there. So 2, 3, 4 is the right answer here. D is the right answer. You can see Aladino, and this is Sukta Gendor, and Mohenjo-daro here, Chandhudaro here, Amri here, and Tarkhanwala Dera is also very much important. Kalibangan, the very important area where they found fire altars and the plowed field. Rakhi Gadi project, recently we knew a lot of things about the Indus Valley people, means not a lot but a very crucial information in terms of their genealogy and the ancestry, and they found that they are unique people. They are not closely connected to Iranians or the European steppes. Steppes is a kind of a small grass which you find in Europe region, and that climate supports that small grass, so that is called steppe. So these people are also called steppe people, but these Indus Valley people were not connected to the steppe also, and they were not connected to Iranians too. They were unique, and it has actually deepened the mystery a lot now, because a lot of confusions, a lot of mystery was there regarding the Indus Valley people. We could not decipher their script till now, and these all details are extremely important, and now it has become much more interesting. And in Gujarat, important areas were there. Dholavira, where they found the 10 word signboard, and Lothal, where they found the dockyard, and Rosary. These are important areas. Next, Unlawful Activities Amendment Bill. You see, a lot of controversy is there regarding this UAPA Amendment Bill. We discussed an article regarding the Jamaat-e-Islami group of Kashmir, where a very problematic handling of that case we saw, and judges did not reveal any information regarding the evidences or the argument, and the party could not defend this case, and they have the 5-year ban there. So those things were heavily biased towards the central authority, that is the government there, and they can decide about these cases, and they can label even people as a terrorist now, and they can ban, they can arrest any person there, and later the appeal would be lying directly to the ministry and the UAPA tribunal there. So there are many issues. So you need to know about this act. Certainly one question in the prelims and one question in the mains is for sure they will ask you. Second statement is also wrong, because it was the earlier position. Now they have amended this position, and the requirement is no more there to seizure the properties. And here it includes many treaties, around 9 treaties are there, and one more new convention they have added here. So both the statements are wrong. D9 is the answer here. You can see these are the things which are amended now, and these are the treaties, and one convention, International Convention for Suppression of Acts of Nuclear Terrorism, that is added to this particular list. Okay, that's the issue. These are the problems where they need a lot of introspection. Next, 4th Indian Ocean Conference 2019. That was recently held in New Delhi. No, it was held in Maldives, Malé. That is the capital of Maldives. And there we found some support regarding the Kashmir issue. And Pakistan was criticized there. And you know, it is very much important for us. We were very much a key country to establish that. And it is not only to bring together all the navy chiefs of the countries. It is not the case. Their governments, bureaucrats, security experts, academicians, they all take part in this important conference, and this was held in Maldives, Malé. So this is wrong, and this is also wrong. D, none is the answer. And this is the lesson today. These important details you will get in the PDF. And now I'm going to upload all the PDFs which are left for many days now. And this is all. We will meet again with many more questions tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Keep watching. It was Amit signing.